Hello students, how are you? I hope you are fit and fine at home. Today I am going to start our history chapter number 2, New Kings and Kingdom part 2. Today I start with the topic warfare for wealth. Every ruling dynasty tries to control other area for wealth by means of war. At the same time, they try to control other area. One particular prized area was the city of Kannauj in the Ganga Valley. A Ganga Valley lied on the bank of river Ganga. It was the most fertile land as the irrigation water was readily available from river Ganga. It also enjoyed the most central position in the subcontinent. Also, control of river water resulted in the navigation, which was most essential for island and international trades. So, for this century, the ruler belonging to Gujar Pratihar, Rashtrakuta, and Pala dynasties fought for the control over Kannauj. Because there were three parties in this long drawn conflict, historians often describe it as three-party struggle. Okay, because these three parties, Gujar Pratihara, Pala, and Rashtrakuta, they all have a conflict regarding Kannauj. So the historian give the name as the three parties struggle. What they give the name? Three parties struggle. Okay, because Kannauj lied on the bank of river Ganga and it was the most fertile land as the irrigation water was ready available from river Ganga. Okay, now next, one of the best known of such ruler is Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni. Sultan means an Arabic word. It means ruler. Okay, he was belongs to Afghanistan. He ruled from 1997 to 1030 and extended control over part of Central Asia, Iran, and the northwestern part of the subcontinent. He raided the subcontinent almost everywhere. His targets were wealthy temples, including that of Somnath, Gujarat. The temple Somnath, it is in Gujarat. Much of the wealth Muhammad carried away was used to create a splendid capital city at Ghazni. Sultan Muhammad was interested in finding out about the people he conquered and entrusted a scholar named Al-Bruni to write an account of the subcontinent. The Arabic work known as Kitab-ul-Hind. The Arabic work known as Kitab-ul-Hind remain an important source of historian. He consulted Sanskrit scholar to prepare this account. And other kings who engage in warfare include the Chamans. This picture is Sultan Muhammad of Ghazni. And this picture is Chauhans. Chauhans or Chamans. He ruled over Delhi and Ajmer. The best known Chaman ruler was Prithvi Raj III. He ruled 1168 to 1192. Prithvi Raj III defeated an Afghan ruler, Sultan Muhammad Gauri, in 1191. But after that, after 1 year, Prithvi Raj Chauhan III lost to him the next year. So, this is about the warfare for wealth. Tell me which were the three parties? The three parties were Rashtrakuta, Rashtrakuta, Gujar Pratihara, and Palas. These dynasties were called three parties struggle. And who was the Sultan ruler? Muhammad Ghazni, who belongs to Afghanistan. Okay, and what is the name of uh, the Arabic work known as Kitab-ul-Hind remain an important source of historian. Okay, and he now our next topic is rise of Cholas to power. Just you check in your textbook, page number 22, there is a map. Okay, so here you see the map. Just check the map yourself. Chalukyas, Kalinga, Kanchi, these are the area. Here you see river Kaveri is there, Ureriyur, Tanjore, Gangaikonda, Cholapuram. These all are related to Chola's power. Let's discuss on Cholas. Chola's rise to power, a minor chief family known as Muttayar held power in the Kaveri Delta. They were subordinate to the Pallava kings of Kanchipuram. Vijayalal Vijayala, who belonged to ancient chief family of the Cholas from Urayur, captured the delta from Muttayur in the middle of 9th century. He built the town of Tanjore and a temple for goddess Nishumbani there. The successor of Vijaya conquered in neighboring region and kingdom grew in size and power. The Pandyas and the Pallavas territories to the south and north were made part of this kingdom. Raja I, considered the most powerful Chola ruler, became king in 1985 and expanded control over most of this area. He also recognized the administration of the empire. Raja's son Rajendra I continued his policies and even raided the Ganga Valley, Sri Lanka, and countries of South Asia, developing a navy for these expeditions. This is the story of Chola dynasty. I repeat one time more. Chola's kingdom grew in size and power with the conquest of neighboring area by successor of Vijayala. The Pandyas and Pallavas territories to the south and the north become part of Chola kingdom. Here Raja I, he was considered the most powerful Chola ruler. He became king in 1985 and expanded control over most of the area mentioned above. He recognized the administration of the empire. His son Rajendra I continued his policy and even raided the Ganga Valley, Sri Lanka, and countries of Southeast Asia, developing a navy for this expedition. Now, about Chola Empire. Raja and Rajendra built splendid temples at Tanjore and Gangaikonda, Cholapuram. There were various economic, social, and cultural activities associated with the Chola's temple. The temples became the nucleus of settlement that grew around them. These were center of the craft production like bronze images. Temple received huge land endowment from rulers. The producers of these lands went into maintaining all the specialists who worked at the lived near the temples, priests, garlands maker, cooks, sweepers, and musicians, etc. These are the Cholas temple. As you see in this picture, this is Bridhashwar temple at Tanjore, and this temple is Ganaikonda Cholapuram temple, as you see in this picture clearly. Now we have the another topic. How did the Chola ruler improve agriculture? Here they are clearing the forest land to bring more land under cultivation. Then after that, irrigation works were developed, wells are dug, canals were built, tanks were constructed to collect rainwater, and they built embankment to prevent flooding. And Kaveri rivers provide water for irrigation and fertile soil. So what they did? They dug wells, canals, embankment, and they have Kaveri river provide water for the irrigation. Okay, some important words we have here. UR means settlement of peasant. Okay, and there is a Nadu word. Nadu means group of villages with settlement of peasant was called Nadu. Nadu, we have UR1, UR2, and UR3. A Vellal. Vellal is a caste of rich peasant. Peasant means farmer. Brahmadeva. Brahmadeva means land gifted to Brahmins by king. Brahmadeva means land gifted to Brahmins by kings. Detail of such grants were recorded on copper plates as shown in the picture. This is a copper plates, everything written in the copper plate. Now, next is Chola administration. The Chola state was centralized bureaucracies, monarch, large royal standing army which was recruited in the following ways. Local level Brahmins village assembly. This is called Sabha. Local level Brahmins village assembly is called Sabha. Non-Brahminical assembly is called Nadu, and local peasant assembly is called UR. So they perform many administrative functions. Rich peasant of Vellal caste exercised considerable control over the affair of the Nadu. Sabha looked after Brahmadeva. Sabha had separate committee to look after irrigation work, temple and charity, etc. Members of Sabha got elected through a lucky draw. Candidate could contest election only if they had their own homes and their age between 35 to 70 years old, were well versed in Veda and administrative matter, honest, etc. Associative of traders known as Nagarams also performed administrative function in town. These are the work of administration. Okay, I hope you understood the chapter, each and every topic. Because it is very required to read all the chapter yourself, so you understood very well. So this is the assignment. Write 10 one-word questions and answer from the textbook in your notebook, and paste outline map and mark on the Chola's kingdom and its neighbors. It is available in your textbook, page number 22. And I hope everybody complete your assignment work on time. And after completing every chapter, please send the notes for correction. That's all about this session. If you have any doubt, please call me on my number. Till then, bye. Take care of yourself. Thank you.